foolish pride down on my knees. I said some things I never meant to say, and watched you slowly turn and walk away. The silence is a heavy coat to wear when I can see your face and stroke your hair. I'm looking at the stars to find a sign to bring your heart back safely into mine. I let the shadows get the best of me. I blinded eyes I really meant to see. Now I'm just knocking on your lonely door, hoping you could love me like before. Forgive me tonight, under the neon glow. I'm holding on and I won't let you go. Forgive me tonight, and let the healing start. Take this broken analog heart, wash away the sorrow and the gray, and let me love you till the break of day. The ticking clock is echoing so loud. I wanna pull you from the distant crowd and show you all the truths I hid inside, behind the walls where I would always hide. Just one more chance to make the picture right, to be your shelter in the coldest night. I'm surrendering my weapons to the floor. I don't wanna fight you anymore. Tear down the walls we built in the dark. Let's go back to the very first spark. I'm reaching out across the great divide, with nothing left to cover or to hide. Forgive me tonight, under the neon glow. I'm holding on and I won't let you go. Forgive me tonight, and let the healing start. Take this broken analog heart, wash away the sorrow and the gray, and let me love you till the break of day. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me.
The words are tangled right behind my lips, like a sinking vessel, like a solar eclipse. I practice lines in the mirror all day long, but every single sentence comes out wrong. You're sitting there in the pale moonlight, a beautiful vision in the middle of the night. I wanna tell you what is in my heart, but I just don't know how or where to start. The static hums a quiet, gentle tune under the gaze of a silver moon. I'm gathering my courage in the dark, hoping you can feel this little spark. It's hard to say what I really feel, to show you that this analog love is real. It's hard to find the perfect shining word when the voice inside dies. The coffee's cooling on the wooden stand. I wanna reach across and hold your hand. We're sitting in a comfortable space, tracing the shadows on your lovely face. I could write a letter, maybe leave a note, hidden in the pocket of your winter coat. But paper tends to fade and turn to dust. I wanna build a bridge of solid trust. Let the silence do the talking for a while. I'll read the secret hidden in your smile. No need to rush the poetry or rhyme. We have the universe, we have the time. It's hard to say what I really feel, to show you that this analog love is real. It's hard to find the perfect shining word when the voice inside is completely blurred. But if you look into my quiet eyes, you'll see a truth that never fades or dies. Hard to say, but I feel it too. Hard to say. I'm in love with you. The transmitter's glowing in a steady, heavy red. I'm broadcasting the quiet, beautiful things we said. The city is a grid of a million sleeping souls, paying the heavy, invisible tolls. But I bypass the system and I cut the main wire, fueling the tower with a vintage fire. I'm sending a message across the empty space, hoping it lands on your quiet, sleeping face. Turn the silver dial until the static fades away. I'm washing the heavy, cynical modern gray, a secret frequency hidden in the dark, designed exclusively to find your analog spark. This is a velvet transmission just for you, traveling safely through the indigo blue. A velvet transmission, loud and clear, wiping away every
listening, dear.
The room is dim and the music is slow, reflecting the light of the stereo glow. I watch the way that you move through the space, a quiet elegance and natural grace. No need to hurry, we're taking our time. A perfect rhythm and a perfect rhyme. You reach for my hand and you pull me near, and instantly silence the noise and the fear. It's a physical language we both understand, a gentle connection, a softly held hand. The air is electric, the feeling is deep, a memory I'm always going to keep. This is love in motion, a steady flow, a beautiful current under the glow. Love in motion, a sweet design, your analog heartbeat syncing with mine. We're painting the shadows across the floor, and I couldn't ask for anything more. The saxophone plays a comforting sigh as the hours of midnight slowly go by. We're stepping in time to a vintage beat, a quiet sanctuary above the street. The world outside is a chaotic blur, but in here the magic is starting to stir. We sway like the trees in the summer breeze, bringing my restless mind to its knees. A look in your eyes and the universe spins. This is the moment the magic begins, a seamless connection of body and soul, making the broken pieces whole. This is love in motion, a steady flow, a beautiful current under the glow. Love in motion, a sweet design, your analog heartbeat syncing with mine. is hanging like a silver dime above a city that has run out of time. You're caught between the magic and the gray, waiting for the sun to wash the night away. I see you walking on the avenue, searching for a version of the life you knew. But every street is just a dead-end street, until the moment that our pulses meet. The sky is falling on the lonely ones, chasing after ghosts of setting suns. But there's a window where the light gets through, and I am waiting there for you. If you get caught between the moon and the sea, the best that you can do is fall in love with me. In this neon world where nothing's what it seems, we're just two sailors on a sea of dreams. Yeah, fall in love with me. Static sky is turning indigo. There's a place where all the dreamers go, behind the curtains of the digital rain, where no one ever has to feel the pain. You've been wandering since the clock struck 10, looking for a way to start it all again. The answer's written in the starlight glow, further than the shadows ever go. It's a long way home, when you're all alone. But the night is young and the rhythm's right. Let's disappear into the light. If you get caught between the moon and the sea, the best that you can do is fall in love with me. In this neon world where nothing's what it seems, we're just two sailors on a sea of dreams. Yeah, fall in love with me. Between two worlds, between two worlds. Oh. The transmitter's glowing in a steady, heavy red. I'm broadcasting the quiet, beautiful things we said. The city is a grid of a million sleeping souls, paying their heavy, invisible tolls. But I bypassed the system and I cut the main wire, fueling the tower with the vintage fire. I'm sending the message across the empty space, hoping it lands on your quiet, sleeping has a place, a soaring epic line, beautiful geometry, a perfect design. You're sitting in your room with the headphones on, waiting for the heavy, busy world to be gone. The left and the right channel perfectly aligned, creating a beautifully isolated, safe design. A telepathic wave across the city street, making the midnight totally complete. Listen, and the interceptors try. We're flying high in the painted sky. A permanent tether, solid as stone. You are never facing the darkness alone. This is a velvet transmission just for you. I turned off the lamps and I pulled the blind, leaving the heavy Russian day behind. The living room is completely swallowed in dark, except for a tiny electronic spark. The amplifier is glowing a steady green, the most peaceful picture I have ever seen. You're sitting beside me on the velvet floor, and I don't wanna ask for anything more. The frequency meters bounce to the beat, a quiet victory inside a defeat. The physical world is entirely gone, it's just you and me until the breaking dawn. Under the radio light, soft and low, where the gentle rivers of the midnight flow. Under the radio light, safe from the cold, a beautiful story that never gets old. We're bathed in the colors of the stereo dial, sharing a secret, invisible smile. The speakers are humming a cinematic slow jam. I'm perfectly happy exactly where I am. I reach out my hand and I find yours there, a sudden electricity in the air. No need to turn on the harsh yellow lights, we are the rulers of the analog nights. The red LEDs reflect in your eyes, a million beautiful and sweet replies. We are hidden safely in the velvet hush, a sanctuary built from plastic and wire, burning with a vintage quiet
Under the radio light, soft and low, where the gentle rivers of the midnight flow. Under the radio light, safe from the cold, a beautiful story that never gets old. We're bathed in the colors of the stereo dial, sharing a secret, invisible smile.
You wipe off the makeup and take off the dress and tell me your life is a beautiful mess. You point out the flaws in the mirror's design, but I just see the way that your spirit can shine. The world wants a picture that's heavily faked, but I love the beautiful truth you awake. Don't need a filter to stand in my light. You're a perfect constellation in the middle of the night. So drop the defenses and let out a sigh. There is no judgment inside of my eye. I'm looking right past the artificial glaze into the depth of your analog gaze. I love you just as you are, nothing to change, nothing to hide and nothing to as you are, in the vintage glow, the most beautiful soul that I'll ever know. Take off the mask and let the real you breathe. You're the only magic that I ever believed. We sit on the couch while the stereo plays, getting completely lost in the haze. I love how you stumble over your words, the sweetest melodies I've ever heard. You think you're a puzzle that's missing a piece, but holding you brings me absolute peace. The scars and the quirks and the messy hair, I wouldn't trade them for anything out there. Sell their impossible lies. I found my truth right here in your eyes. You're perfectly human, perfectly real, teaching this cynical heart how to feel. I love you just as you are, nothing to change, nothing to hide and nothing to rearrange. Just as you are, in the vintage glow, the most beautiful soul that I'll ever know. Take off the mask and let the real you breathe. You're the only magic that I ever believed. As you are,
sure. I don't think I've ever wanted anything more. You're wearing my jacket against the evening chill. The entire universe is incredibly still. We don't need a filter for this analog scene. It's perfectly painted and perfectly clean. I'm collecting these moments in a wooden box, secured by a million gentle mental locks. Rush and let the traffic jam. I'm perfectly happy exactly where I am. A retro replay running on an endless loop. A beautiful dive and a graceful swoop. You are my cherry babe, sweet and classical, breaking every single modern cynical rule. My cherry babe in the golden fading light, making everything perfectly alright. To find the skyline is a rainbow of electric blue. I'm exactly where I wanna be with you. The radio is playing our favorite summer track. There's no use in thinking or looking back. The pavement is a stage under the neon glow. Let the rhythm take us where we need to go. The city pulse is beating in our very feet. A secret language in the middle of the street. The stars are jealous of the way we shine. Everything is feeling perfectly divine. We're dancing on cassettes tonight, bathed in the magic of the yellow
Loosen up the tie and close the blind, leaving the heavy corporate rush behind. I pour a drink and let the ice cubes clink, finally finding a quiet space to think. The room is painted in an amber hue. I'm washing off the gray and washing off the blue. No more deadlines, no more ringing phones, just a sanctuary for my weary bones. I drop the needle on the spinning wax and let my tired analog soul relax. The static pops, the beautiful music sighs, bringing a peacefulness to my heavy eyes. These are the songs for the beautiful evening, when the light of the sun is softly leaving. Songs for the beautiful evening, slow and deep. A comfortable promise I am going to keep. Let the modern world continue to race. I found my heaven in this quiet space. The trumpet whispers a relaxing line, untangling the knots along my spine. I sink into the velvet heavy chair, breathing the magic in the midnight air. It's not a dramatic or cinematic thrill, just the absolute joy of being still. A vintage luxury, a quiet grace, slowing down the frantic and the crazy pace. Complicated puzzles to decode, just taking the pressure off the heavy load. A masterpiece painted in gold and black. I'm entirely ready to fade to the track. These are the songs for the beautiful evening, when the light of the sun is softly leaving. Songs for the beautiful evening, slow and deep. A comfortable promise I am going to keep. But the modern world continue to race. I found my heaven in this quiet space. Beautiful evening.
exactly what I needed to do. The cynical voices were a heavy attack. I gathered my pieces and I put them in my backpack. I needed a sanctuary, physical and real, a safe little corner for my spirit to feel. I took out the batteries and opened the door, and I don't feel the heavy cold pain anymore. I put the foam headphones over my ears and instantly washed away all of the fears. The magnetic ribbon starts to beautifully spin, and this is where the analog magic begins. I'm beating with the yellow plastic heart today, washing the heavy modern logic away. A yellow plastic heart running on AA power, surviving the cynical heavy hour. I took my emotions and I put them on tape, a beautifully crafted and a sonic escape. The analog pad swell like a gentle tide, with absolutely nowhere left to hide. I'm walking the street with the bounce in my step, a beautiful secret that I safely kept. The people are rushing in a gray heavy blur, forgetting exactly who they originally were. But I'm completely insulated, wild and free, a beautiful universe meant just for me. Let the world be heavy, let the world be cold. I am perfectly protected by the yellow gold. A masterpiece running on a youthful breeze, bringing my restless anxiety to its knees. I'm beating with the yellow plastic heart today, washing the heavy modern logic away. A yellow plastic heart running on AA power, surviving the cynical heavy hour. I took my emotions and I put them on tape, but beautifully crafted and a sonic escape. Yellow plastic heart, beating so true. Yellow plastic heart, fighting for you. We are millions of miles from the concrete street, where the cosmic rivers and the velvet oceans meet. The physical world is just a fading tiny dot. We've completely forgotten the heavy modern plot. I'm sending out a message across the empty dark, hoping to ignite a celestial quiet spark. The audio is traveling faster than the light, washing away the borders of the night. The gravity is a whisper that we left behind. exactly where the heaven begins. The synthesizer plays a heavenly slow chord, a quiet surrender and a sweet reward. We don't need a receiver, we don't need a screen. We're living in the spaces that are beautifully unseen. The resonance is pure, the amplitude is high. Underneath the heavy artificial sky, a vintage devotion, timeless and grand. The most beautiful magic in an analog land. Let the comets crash and the nebulas fade. We are perfectly safe in the sanctuary we made. A masterpiece painted in silver and blue, a perfect reflection of me and you. We're riding on the silver frequencies tonight, bathed in the soft and celestial light. Silver frequencies cutting through the deep, a beautiful promise the universe will keep. No matter how far the galaxies may spin, this is exactly where the heaven begins. Silver frequencies. Silver frequencies. For you and me. The bags are resting by the heavy door. I've paced across this wooden bedroom floor. You're sleeping softly in the violet light, oblivious to the heavy coming night. I left a note upon the kitchen stand, written with a trembling, quiet hand. The taxi's waiting in the pouring rain, but my feet are tied to this familiar pain. I trace the outline of your quiet face, memorizing every single shadowed space. The tape is running out of empty track, and I know that I am never coming back. But before I leave, just let me hold my breath in this quiet room, still as death. Before I leave and walk into the gray, let me wash the memories away. I'll freeze this beautiful picture in my mind, the sweetest ghost that I am leaving behind. The digital clock is flashing 4 a.m. I'm waking from a beautiful vintage dream. The synthesizer hums a lonely drone, reminding me that I'll be on my own. I wish I had the courage just to stay, to throw the coat and the heavy bags away. But sometimes love is knowing when to fold before the story gets too dark and cold. The city outside is incredibly still, a silent exit, an invisible fade, leaving the sanctuary that we made. But before I leave, just let me hold my breath in this quiet room, as still as death. To the grave, let me wash the memories away. I'll freeze this beautiful picture in my mind, the sweetest ghost that I am leaving behind. Before I leave,
the curtains are drawn, but the light pushes through, painting the ceiling in an electric blue. The sign on the motel is buzzing a tune, under the watch of a cynical moon. I'm lying awake on the heavy, stiff bed, listening to the quiet, beautiful things you said. The room is a canvas of shadow and light, lost in the middle of the velvet night. The physical world is entirely a rest. I'm listening to the rhythm inside of my chest. No need to perform and no need to pretend. This is exactly where the illusions end. I'm caught in the electric midnight glow, watching the gentle analog rivers flow. The electric midnight glow, soft and deep, a beautiful promise I am going to keep. I don't need the sun and I don't need the day. I'm letting the artificial light lead the way. Lead the way. The synthesizer plays a hypnotic slow hum. We're marching to a singular quiet drum. I watch the dust dancing in the neon beam, living inside of a cinematic dream. The tape deck is playing a highly muffled track. I know that I am never really turning back. A vintage devotion, perfectly beautiful while, a steady combustion, incredibly sweet, making the midnight completely complete. I'm caught in the electric midnight glow, watching the gentle analog rivers flow. The electric midnight glow, soft and deep, a beautiful promise I am going to keep. I don't need the sun and I don't need the day, I'm letting the artificial light lead the way. Midnight glow. Midnight glow. I'm staying right here. The cord is tangled up around my heavy hand. I'm calling you from a lonely, distant land. The room is dark and the house is asleep. I have a beautiful promise I wanted to keep. I didn't want to wait for the morning to break. I needed to know that you were fully awake. The static is humming a familiar low tune under the watch of a painted silver moon. It's just a copper wire and a plastic shell, but it's casting a beautiful analog spell. The physical distance completely melts away when I hear the quiet things you have to say. These are the analog whispers in the dark, fueling the fire of the original spark. Analog whispers, skin on skin. This is exactly where the heaven begins. I don't need to see the expression on your face. I'm perfectly held in this isolated space. The synthesizer bends in a lonely sweet sigh underneath the heavy invisible sky. You tell me about the shadows dancing on your wall, catching every single tear before they fall. We don't need to shout and we don't need to cry. We just let the beautiful hours pass by. A vintage connection permanently sealed, the absolute truth beautifully revealed. I cannot replace. The physical world is completely left behind. I'm walking the corridors of my analog mind. The music is playing a skipping slow tune under the watch of an indoor moon. I'm chasing the vapor echoes tonight, bathed in the soft and pastel light. Vapor echoes floating in the haze, a beautiful flashback to the golden days. The edges are soft and the colors are wrong. I'm fading away into the middle of the song. The synthesizer bends in a lonely sweet sigh, a solitary tear falling from my eye. I look in the window of the empty store. I don't think I've ever wanted anything more. We used to walk these tiles in 1984, before the arrival of the modern war. A vintage sanctuary made of plaster and wire, burning with the quiet and a beautiful fire. Let the tape stretch out and the colors bleed. The analog memory is all that I need. A masterpiece painted in magenta and teal, teaching my cynical heart how to feel. I'm chasing the vapor echoes tonight, bathed in the soft and pastel light. Vapor echoes floating in the haze, a beautiful flashback to the golden days. The edges are soft and the colors are wrong. I'm fading away into the middle of the song. Vapor echoes. Vapor echoes. Nowhere left to go. The elevator chimed in the middle, doors closed. I'm leaving behind the life that I composed. I push the heavy button and I start to rise, traveling upward to the painted skies. I step into the room and I drop the heavy keys, bringing my restless anxiety to its knees. The carpet is thick and the lighting is low, watching the heavy city rivers flow. I walk to the window and look at the ground. I'm entirely insulated from the modern sound. The traffic is a silent ribbon of light, lost in the middle of the velvet night. I found my heaven on the 40th floor, behind a heavy and a locking wooden door. my distance, acting like a boy with strong resistance. I leaned against the wall with a casual sigh, watching the beautiful people walking by. I had my lines rehearsed, my attitude set, the coolest vintage player you ever met. But then you laughed and looked my way and completely ruined my entire day. My analog heart started skipping a beat. The ice was melting in the summer heat. I forgot the script, I forgot the plan. I'm just a stumbling foolish man. I can't play cool when you're standing there with the neon lights shining in your hair. Can't play cool, my cover is blown, the greatest magic I have ever known. I'm dropping the act and waving the flag. I'm pulling my heart right out of the bag. I'm tripping over words I'm trying to say, watching my reputation wash away. The synthesizer plays a happy, upbeat track, and I know there is no going back. My friends are smiling from across the room, watching me blossom in the midnight gloom. But I don't care about the image I lose. I'm entirely captivated by your views. Let the magazines sell their impossible lies. I'm reading the truth right here in your eyes. I'll trade the heavy armor for a gentle smile and walk with you for a beautiful mile. I can't play it cool when you're standing there with the neon lights shining in your hair. Can't play it cool, my cover is blown, the greatest magic I have ever known. I'm dropping the act and waving the flag. I'm pulling my heart right out of the bag. Play it cool, not anymore. Play it cool, what was I hiding for? The thunder rolls across the concrete sky. We watch the neon city slowly die. We pull the car beneath the overpass, watching the water wash the windshield glass. The heaters humming low and steady drone. We are completely, beautifully alone. The world is drowning in the purple flood, but we are safe inside this analog wood. Let the traffic stall, let the power fade. We're hiding in the sanctuary we made. No place to be, nowhere left to go. Just watching the heavy city rivers flow. Let it rain on us, let the water fall. We are safely hidden behind a velvet wall.
head upon my tired arm, protected entirely from the outside harm. The street lights flicker in a golden hue, reflecting in the quiet eyes of you. I don't need the sunshine or the summer breeze. The pouring rain puts my spirit at its ease. A vintage isolation perfectly complete, while the storm rages on the empty street. A secret dimension just for you and me. Don't turn the key, don't start the engine yet. Let's see how beautifully lost we can get. Let it rain on us, let the water fall. We are safely hidden behind a velvet wall. Let it rain on us, wash the gray away. We're pausing the cassette tape of the day. I'll hold you closely in the dashboard light and listen to the rhythm of the weeping night. Rain on us, safe in the dark. Rain on us, protecting the spark. I've kept it hidden in a box of steel, afraid of everything I used to feel. I walked alone beneath the neon sign, keeping a distance from your heart to mine. But every time you look into my eyes, you melt the winter of my cold disguise. The walls I built are starting to decay. I'm running out of reasons I should stay away. The static fades, the signal's coming clear. I'm letting go of every shadow here. You have a way of making time stand still. I'm giving in to your quiet will. So take this heart, it's fragile and it's new. It's been waiting in the dark for you. Take this heart and hold it in your hand, the only piece of me you understand. I'm stepping out into the velvet night, trusting you to hold my spirit tight. I used to think that love was just a game, a fleeting spark without a steady flame. But you're the rhythm that I wanna keep, the beautiful dream before I fall asleep. The retro synthesizer plays a tune under the watchful sympathetic moon. I'm leaving all my heavy armor down, the quietest surrender in this town.
The sunlight hits the heavy wooden studio door, casting a golden shadow on the parquet floor. We've been tuning the instruments for half the day, waiting for the cynical mood to wash away. The drummer taps the cymbal with a heavy brush, bringing the entire room into a velvet hush. No sheet music, no heavy corporate demands, just trusting the magic resting in our hands. The red light blinks and the heavy tape begins to roll. We're pouring out the absolute bottom of our soul. No rehearsal, no perfectly calculated plan, just a beautiful connection between man and man. We're laying down the golden session tonight, bathed in the warm and forgiving yellow light. The golden session, flawless and free, a beautiful moment in the analog sea. We're catching the lightning inside of a glass jar, showing the universe exactly who we are. The saxophone whispers a relaxing slow line, untangling the heavy knots along my spine. We're playing off each other in a perfect groove, with absolutely nothing that we need to prove. It's a conversation without a single spoken word, the absolute sweetest music that I've ever heard. A vintage devotion, perfectly clear. I have everything that I need.